He slayed 10 people, styling himself the bind, torture, kill murderer.
I had many, what I call them, projects.
And this morning, authorities believe 78-year-old Dennis Rader, the infamous BTK serial killer, may be responsible for even more deaths. Searching his one-time property near Wichita, Kansas, and digging up new evidence, including these pantyhose.
I absolutely believe they were probably on a victim, and he took them after he killed them. He took them and he kept them as a reminder.
Oklahoma's Osage County Sheriff's Office says Rader is the prime suspect in multiple unsolved murders and missing persons cases, including the 1976 disappearance of Cynthia Dawn Kinney. The 16-year-old was last seen at a laundromat in Pawhuska, Oklahoma. Sheriff Eddie Verdon also suspects in 1990, Rader may have killed 22-year-old Shauna Beth Garber, her brother, by phone, telling NBC he does not think Rader was responsible. But Garber's body was found in Missouri in an area where Rader's own daughter remembers fishing with her father.
He's a narcissist. Yes, he's a pathological liar and a sexual sadistic psychopath. You have to be very careful with him.
Rader killed in and around Wichita from the 1970s to the 1990s. Then in 2005, he was caught and eventually pleaded guilty to 10 murders. The case has repeatedly been the subject of documentaries.
Just look like a normal guy.
Including a show Sheriff Verdon happened to see, prompting him to visit Rader in prison. That's when the sheriff says unexpectedly, BTK may have tipped his hand on Kinney, last seen at a laundromat.
He said, well, you know, there was my favorite fantasy. Would you want to hear what it was? And I said, sure, why not? And he looked me in the eye and he said, I always wanted to kidnap a girl from a laundromat.
How many more victims do you think the BTK killer had?
I can't say for sure, but I can tell you the investigation needs to continue.
So, Jesse, I mean, what's next in the investigation?
Yeah, so Craig, right now, Rader's in the middle of serving 10 consecutive life sentences for killing a group of people ranging from age 9 to 62. But investigators, the sheriff tells me that he is going to continue to follow these leads because he wants to get closure for more families. And Rader's own daughter says that she recently went to see her father in prison, seen him in person for the first time in nearly 20 years to help investigators out. We reached out to Rader's attorney. He is declining to comment on a case that, without question, we will continue to be following. Guys.
All right. Jesse Kirsch for us there. Jesse, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.